today we're going back in time. Back to the fucking 90s. Because I actually got this 20-year-old electronic gaming monthly magazine. Hell fucking yeah! You know, I used to read this magazine all the time back in the day. So, this is really going to be an awesome trip back in time. You know what I'm saying? And this is no ordinary electronic gaming monthly. No. This is an exclusive fighting game spectacular that talks about Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Mortal Kombat 2, Fighters History, and Virtua Fighting. Yeah! It's fucking awesome. I'm really excited, so let's not waste any time. Let's fucking go through this fucking magazine, which is full of fucking awesome articles about old school games. But not just the articles, but the ads are fucking awesome. The advertisements are so fucking badass for video games and video game accessories and shit. Oh, I love it. The 90s were so fucking cheesy. No cops, no laws, no wimps. Almost nuclear, yeah. Look at this crazy shit for your fucking Game Boy. I mean, look at that. Alright, focus, there you go. Look at that crazy shit for your fucking Game Boy. A solar Game Boy? Solar powered? Whatever the fuck that thing is. Oh, Subterranean, I got that game. The fuck is that? Alfred the Chicken. Super Alfred the Chicken on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. What the fuck? Now, what I really loved about this magazine back in the day, whenever I would get one, I would immediately crack it open and look at, like, their list of the best games of the fucking month, right? You know, the review crew stuff, right? Where they got all these fucking reviewers, right? Video game reviewers. My favorite was Sushi X. Yeah, who's like a red ninja. His tastes were usually similar to mine. You know, he liked fighting games and Shinobi and shit like that, you know. And he was actually usually pretty hard on games, you know. You know, he would give games like a 4, you know. While the other guys might be really nice to the game, he'd be like, fuck it, I don't like this game. It's cool, you know. And what's the game of the month this month? Oh, it's fucking Fatal Fury 2 on the Super Nintendo. That's a pretty fucking cool game. Hell yeah. Yeah, of course you know it's better on the Sega Genesis. You know this. We got a Flintstones game on the Super Nintendo. We got Rocko's Modern Life also on the Super Nintendo. And Liberty of Death on the Genesis. I don't know that. It's a battle strategy. Grindstorm. The Incredible Hulk. I got that one. It's not that great. And the reviews don't reflect it being that great. It's like 5. I got a 5 and a 6 and a 7 for Tomcat Alley on the Sega CD. Also, for the 3DO, Super Wing Commander. Yep. For the Turbo Duo, Might and Magic 3, which is for the Game Boy. Black Bass. Black Bass gets 7, 5, 4, 4. Who the fuck is giving it a 7? The fuck? The fuck you giving it a 7 for? It's a fucking fishing game. What else we got over here? Ah! Aladdin on the Game Gear. Nice. Poker. Ninja Gaiden 3 on the Lynx. A Lynx game. And the scores aren't that bad for it. You know. Slay the dragon or you're fired. Fired. Okay. Yeah. Now over here we have the editor's top 10, right? Which, editor's top 10. Right. According to the editors of the fucking magazine, the top games are NBA Jam, which has been on the list for 2 months. Samurai Showdown on the Neo Geo, which has been on the list for like 9 months. Or is that how long it's been out? Whatever. Dracula X on the Turbo Duo, Mega Man X. X was very popular these days. Ninja Warriors again on Super NES. Fatal Fury 2 on Super NES. Baki and Rocky 2 on the Super NES. Putt Putt Goes to the Moon on the 3DO, what? Tempest 2000 on the Jaguar, and then Castlevania Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis is at number 10. Come on, Sega Genesis is better games than that. But that is a good game, but whatever. But then the reader's top 10 list does reflect a lot more Sega Genesis games. I mean, yeah, we got Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the Super Nintendo, Mortal Kombat 2 in the arcade, Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo, Eternal Champions, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, on the Genesis, Star Fox, that's a good game, Mortal Kombat on Sega CD, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition on the Genesis, Jurassic Park on the Genesis, Mortal Kombat on the Genesis, and RoboCop vs. Terminator on the Genesis. Yeah, because that game is actually fucking badass. Also fucking list. There you go. The sales, top selling games according to Babbage's, right? And in the case of the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo, the top selling game is NBA Jam. Yeah, NBA Jam. NBA Jam, right? Sports games are always the top sellers, you know, even on 3DO. Sean Madden NFL, right? Yeah, and look, NBA Jam is the number one selling game on the Game Gear as well. Check it out. And on the Game Boy, number one selling. Wario Land, Sega CD, Dragon's Lair, right on. You know, I don't like the Sega CD much, but ooh, look. It's a 900 number you could call. Register to vote for what? What am I voting for? Yeah, and there's other little treasures in this fucking book. Other little stuff in there that, you know, you might not expect. Like they actually have a little blurb about an upcoming game starring Steven Seagal. Called The Final Option. Yeah, this fucking game never actually fucking happened. You know, they worked on it, but they never officially fucking released it because, you know, it was fucking terrible, but also in the upcoming games that they're working on, is actually it's this thing where they're actually talking about the Super Game Boy was getting worked on, right? They were going to make a fucking thing that plugs in your Super Nintendo and lets you play Game Boys on your TV, right? And they also over here talking about the video game that'll turn your Genesis into a Saturn. Not exactly. Talking about the 32X. No. It's not fucking same thing at all. Fuck that. But it's not going to turn your thing into a Saturn. It's going to turn into a 32X. Yeah. 32X. This is the Claymate of the Month. Centerfold. Muckster the Cat. The fuck is this about? Claymate of the Month. It's like a centerfold? Is that supposed to be like it's supposed to be like the Playmate of the Month, but it's the Claymate of the Month. What is this for? Clay Fighters, I guess? I remember a cat and Clay Fighters. Ooh, Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man. Yeah. Oh, an international outlook. This is the part of the magazine where they talk about games coming out of Japan, right? This is where I first heard about like a Dragon Ball Z game, right? And I also heard about this game called Spark, right? Spark, which, yeah, some of you might be familiar, is actually Pulse Man, right? They retitled it Pulse Man later. Here it's Spark, coming out on the Mega Drive, only in Japan, right? Triad Stone, I'm familiar with that. Oh, but this I am, Monster World 4. That was cool. International news, apparently in Japan, they had a Master System converter specially designed for the Sega Genesis Model 2, or the Mega Drive Model 2 in Japan and whatnot, because all the Master System converter for the Model 1 doesn't work for the Model 2. It's unfortunate. What else we got over here? Ooh, Samurai Spirits coming out for the Game Boy? Really? That's crazy. Only available in Japan on the Super Famicom is this fucking game, which is a Ranma 1/2 fighting game. And actually, it looks pretty good. You know, graphics are pretty badass. Of course, it's hard to tell with fucking fighting games unless you actually play it yourself, because the graphics are usually pretty damn good. Oh yeah, there was a panda. He plays the panda guy. It's kind of cool. Godzilla on the Turbo Duo. Well, that's fucking awesome. Ooh, and balls on the 3DO. Oh wow, that game was fucking terrible on the Super Nintendo. I can only imagine how fucking bad it was on the fucking 3DO. Battle Fantasy on the Sega CD. I don't even know what that is. Space Ace on the Sega CD. Oh, yeah. Cool game. Ooh, and Demolition Man on the Sega Genesis. Nice. I fucking love that game, you know. From the part where you jump out of the helicopter and start shooting people. Oh, and the museum level. That was fucking cool. Yeah, I fucking love Demolition Man. It's a fucking badass game. Warlock on the Super Nintendo. Well, I actually had that game on the Sega Genesis. It's kind of based on the movie Warlock. Sort of, kind of, but not really based on Warlock. And this month's special feature is their exclusive fighting game spectacular, where they feature what was a fucking brand new game at the time, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Right, Street Fighter 2 Turbo improved on quite a few things from the previous fucking Street Fighter game, including you know, more moves, more attacks, and stuff like that. Every character has more features and more attacks and stuff like that. Plus the addition of more fucking characters, right? Additional characters added to the roster, like Bruce Lee, right? Of course. DJ, he's another guy who's been added. And Cammy with the camel toe. Yes, Cammy has serious fucking camel toe. I mean, look at that. Can't even see that. Look at the camel toe. Blood Warrior. Not really familiar with that fucking game. Battle K Road? Battle K Road? What the fuck is Battle K Road? I don't even know. And World Heroes 2 Jet. Now, I know World Heroes, but I'm not as familiar with World Heroes 2. Now, I know they made a sequel, but I never actually, I don't think I ever played it. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. Very familiar with fucking Mortal Kombat 2. That game fucking rocks. What else we got? Bloodstorm. Not really as familiar with Bloodstorm. And of course, Virtua Fighter. Yeah, Virtua Fighter revolutionized the whole fighting genre. You know, moved into the third dimension and shit. It's crazy. Also, fighting history. Yeah, fighters history. Fighting history. But fighters history, I think it's like from the guys who make Fatal Fury and King of Fighters and stuff like that, right? Art of Fighting. Or am I wrong? I think it is something else. Marstoris? What kind of fucking name is that? Marstoris. Also, there's a special feature in this issue where they talk about Sunsoft and a bunch of upcoming games they have, like Justice League, right, where it's a fighting game where you can play as other fucking superheroes and shit, but I am seeing some characters here I didn't see before. You know, I mean, they got Batman the Flash and stuff, but they also got some other characters, like, who the fuck? Fire? Cheetah, I know she's in the game. Shrapnel? Oh man. Darkseid? I know I had the Sparrow. Martian Manhunter I know is not in the game. Wonder Woman was, and Green Arrow was, and Superman was, but I know Martian Manhunter and Fire were not in the fucking Genesis version anyway. Oh yeah, and the Death and Life of Superman. Yeah, I remember this fucking video game. It's actually going for a lot of money now. This fucking game. It's not worth it. It kind of sucks. Oh, and a Scooby-Doo game. Yeah. And also a fucking Speedy Gonzales game. A video game about Prime. Prime. He's very much like Shazam. He's a little kid that says a magic word and turns into a superhero, yeah, basically. Yeah. Very original. What's this? The Strangers? Who? Oh, another super team that they're trying to sell? Chameleon. Backslash Spectral. Lady Killer. I get it. Yeah, it's like a stupid super team. Yeah. Right. Totally. Oh, yeah. It's the fucking Game Gear. Yeah. Get your hands on the Game Gear because it's the best handheld system ever. Sort of. Yeah. I want to do this again sometime, you know, because it's fucking fun. Looking at an old school fucking video game magazine. Yeah. Yeah. If I can fucking find some other video game magazines out there, but yeah. Anyway, till then, fucking keep it real. That's kind of funny. Superman crossing Delaware. That's funny. Ask not, what can my Sega do for me? Ask, what can I do with my Sega CD? Go fuck yourself, that's what you can fucking do. Dune? Fuck that game. Terminator? I guess it's alright. The Chuck Rock 2? Fuck, that game came out on the Genesis. Heart of the Alien. That game came out on the Genesis too. What the fuck? Fuck you, Sega CD. Oh, what is this? What is this? Hey, this guy's like, hey, baby, what's going on? Looking for a game with some teeth? What? Arrow the Acrobat? Fuck Arrow the Acrobat. Yeah, fuck you, Arrow the Acrobat fucking bat. Your game fucking sucks. Whether it's on the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis, both of the fucking games suck. Ooh, Fatal Fury 2. Now that's a good fucking game. Hell yeah. Ooh, free action figures? Those aren't really action figures. They're little rubber guys. It's not really fucking